What if you woke up in a reverse world? What if you woke up and everything was backwards? Not just your clothes inside out, not just words spelled in reverse, but time, logic, behavior, life itself.
This isn't a dream. This is a world where everything you knew now flows in the opposite direction. You come to the reverse world.
The moment you wake up, your eyes open.
The sun is setting, not rising. Birds fly backwards across the sky. And your clock? It's ticking, upside down. You stand up, but your body sits back down. You try to speak, but words get pulled back into your mouth. You try to eat, but the food leaps off your tongue and reassembles on your plate.
Everything is reversed. Physics, cause and effect, memory. Welcomed to a place where life runs in reverse. What the reverse world looks like. Let's dive.
Time flows backward. You start your day tired and get more energized the closer you get to bed. You say goodbye before you say hello. Tears return to your eyes. Laughter rewinds into silence. Your meals unchew themselves. You uncelebrate birthdays. People don't grow older. They grow younger. Children are wise. Elders are learning to walk. You don't die. You unexist into birth.
Conversations happen in reverse. Arguments begin with apologies. You feel regret first, and only later realize why. Entertainment is flipped. You start a movie from the ending and slowly lose the context. Books start with the final sentence and end with the beginning.
Art unpaints itself. Music unplays into silence. Paintings fade stroke by stroke. Even memories aren't remembered. They're erased. Economy is reversed. You're rich at birth and slowly lose wealth as you earn nothing. Careers end with training. Retirement begins with your first job. Relationships unravel. You fall out of love first. Then you go on your last date. Then your first kiss. And eventually, you meet as strangers.
Now imagine this is your reality.
You wake up surrounded by people who already said goodbye to you. You walk into places you've never seen, but people say you've been there before, because, from their perspective, you already have.
Every experience feels like déjà vu. Because in this world, you live your life backward.
You gain innocence instead of wisdom. You slowly forget your past, because it hasn't happened yet. You say, "I'm sorry," before you make the mistake. You cry before you know why.
And the hardest part? You know what's coming, but you can't change it, because it already happened.
At first, it seems like madness, but then, something clicks. In this reversed world, people cherish the beginning, because they already felt the ending.
They treat every moment as if it's precious, because they're constantly saying goodbye before they ever say hello. Regret comes first, so people think before they act. Forgiveness comes before hurt, so healing starts earlier. You start to realize maybe this reverse world has something to teach us.
Now step back. We don't live in a reversed world, but how often do we act like we have forever?
How often do we say, "I love you," after it's too late? How often do we realize something mattered, only once it's gone? Maybe if we lived with the wisdom of endings, we'd value our beginnings more. Maybe if we felt the regret first, we'd choose differently from the start.
So maybe the reverse world isn't so backward after all. Maybe it's a reminder to live forward, with intention. If this alternate reality made your mind bend and your heart think, then you're exactly where you're meant to be. Comment below. If you lived life in reverse, what moment would you look forward to most? Or dread the most? Like, share, and subscribe for more reality-bending what-if journeys every week.
Until next time, don't wait for the ending to appreciate the beginning. Live now, like it's being rewound.